Digital transformation at its heart is really about reviewing your existing business processes and then identifying those that can benefit from being replaced or enhanced using digital systems. This becomes a bit controversial in my mind because that's pretty much the simplest way I can describe it, and digital transformation is very, very broad and can be very, very deep. It's the kind of thing that is, frankly, kind of hyped up marketing talk used by a lot of enterprise software companies. This is not to say there's no value in it. It's not to say you shouldn't be doing it, but you should be doing it strategically. That means carefully reviewing all of your business processes and truly thinking about how they can be made more efficient, how they can be made more extensible, how they can actually be made to grow and become a more core part of your business by applying the right types of technology to them. As a technologist myself, I'll be honest with you, whenever there's a problem, the first thing I think about is how can I solve it using computers? How can I build a program or leverage somebody's API or somebody's application in order to solve this problem I have before me? Not every problem requires a technological solution. So when you're going through your digital transformation process and you are reviewing your business systems and you are looking for ways to make it more efficient, make sure you actually have some metrics in place and you know the kinds of things you are really trying to improve. Give some thought during the planning process to how transforming that particular process using a digital technology is actually supposed to help enhance your business. And then make sure you put metrics in place to make sure you're succeeding. Where I see a lot of digital transformation efforts fall down is when the leaders of those efforts are not actually interacting directly with the end users of the systems that they're trying to enhance. If you're not talking to the people who are actually on the front line, who are the subject matter experts in these, and using these systems, accessing that data, performing those functions every single day, if you're not talking to them and getting their feedback early, asking them what can be improved and how, and most importantly, applying metrics early on to see how well they're performing in those processes and how you might be able to improve them, you could wind up doing more harm than good. Technology is not a panacea to every business problem. While enhancements in technology can make a lot of processes more efficient, and in some cases, you frankly just can't take advantage of certain opportunities if the technology isn't there. And thus, those are good places to focus on your digital transformation. But if you're applying those same technological fixes to everything in your entire company, the chances are good that you might be over-engineering the solution. So a digital transformation is not buying a bunch of technology and slapping it in place and hoping for the best. It's a strategic approach to ensuring that you are actually successfully measuring the results of your business processes and measuring the results of replacing them with the right kinds of technology. Do not let the vendors lead you down this path without knowing exactly what you need. Take the reins yourself, start understanding your business first, and then identify the places where you can actually make the business more efficient by adopting the right technologies. One area in which just about every business I've ever worked with can improve is in how they collect and analyze their business data. You've heard me use the term metrics and measuring over and over again in this particular briefing, and there's a reason for that. It shocks me how few companies really know how to measure their own success. How few of them have the right key performance indicators that really help them measure against their efforts and make sure they're doing things the right way. Now, part of this is because it can be really difficult to identify that data. So you should have good data analysts, good people who really understand what you're trying to measure and understand how to get to that. That's one side of the coin. The other side of the coin, though, is making sure that data is actually accessible. And you do need to leverage technology to do that. In fact, real-time data gathering and analysis can really help move, especially a larger business, forward and give access to that information, real-time access to the right decision makers through the use of analytics dashboards, regular reports, and any number of other pieces of functionality that makes sure the right people who are making the tough decisions get the information they need to make the right decisions at the right time. Here are the 3 key takeaways you should have when it comes to digital transformation. A successful digital transformation leverages technology to make your business processes more efficient and opens new opportunities for growth through digital channels, but you need to be strategic in how you apply that technology. Technology and digital transformation isn't a solution to every single business problem. You need to choose your transformation projects strategically and wisely, and make sure you work with all of the stakeholders, especially the subject matter experts who are doing this every single day, to ensure that your transformation actually improves their workflows and enhances the business. Regardless of your industry and regardless of the size of your business, you can likely benefit from having a digital transformation just in how you collect and analyze your corporate data to make better decisions and to make sure the right people have that data when they need it.
Blah, blah, blah.